What's going on, YouTube? Thomas L here. In There's Friday is the new Neil Armstrong biopic, First Man, which stars Ryan Gosling as the role of Neil Armstrong. Almost said Lance Armstrong. Two totally different people. Anyway, now Ryan Gosling is a pretty decent actor. He's been in lots of good stuff over the years, and so I decided to do my top 10 favorite Ryan Gosling movies. All right, with that being said, here's my top 10 list. Coming in at number 10 is the 2013 film Gangster Squad. This is a film that lots of people don't really like, but I'm one of the rare people who didn't mind Gangster Squad. I kind of had fun with it. I thought Sean Penn was really good. Gosling was pretty decent. Of course, he also worked with Emma Stone in this film. A few other good actors. Let me pull up the cast list. Josh Brolin was in this. Let's see. Yeah, pretty decent amount of actors, and I thought Ryan Gosling did a pretty good job in this movie. Because the film is actually based on a true story of police detectives who are trying to take down the ruthless mobster Mickey Cohen, played by Sean Penn. Ryan Gosling plays one of the sergeants in this. Ryan Gosling really had a good performance here. Now, the movie isn't a great film by any means. It does have some problems and some weaknesses, but I kind of had fun with it. Yeah. If you guys haven't seen Gangster Squad, I'll say probably give it a go. It's actually not that bad as most people made it out to be. All right, coming in at number 9 is a recent one, and that will be Blade Runner 2049. A lot of people probably add this a little higher, but I admit Blade Runner 2049 was decent. I didn't love it as most people did. Gosling was really good in this, though. Of course, you got Harrison Ford returning. This also had some good cinematography. One of which, Roger Deakins finally won his Academy Award for this film, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, Blade Runner 2049 a cool film. Worth checking out. I'll be down to see another one, but with the failure that 2049 did in the box office, I don't think we're gonna see another one. All right, coming in at number 8 is Blue Valentine, which was directed by Derek Karen France, who also did here later on. But the film is pretty much about the relationship of a married couple played by Gosling and Michelle Williams, who are charting their evolution over a span of years by cross-cutting between time periods. This movie was rated NC-17, but still don't get the NC-17 part. There's sex scenes in this, but they're just regular sex scenes you'll see in regular films. Not really anything too hard. But Blue Valentine was still a pretty decent movie. Gosling and Williams both worked together well. It had a good cinematography. Derek Karen France was really good at directing this. If you guys haven't, Blue Valentine is another good Ryan Gosling movie worth checking out. All right, coming in at number 7 is maybe one of Gosling's earliest films, and that will be this little movie he did a few years back called Half Nelson. Half Nelson is a really good little movie. It's kind of underrated. I don't really hear many people talk about Half Nelson, but it's actually a really decent little movie. Ryan Gosling actually played a teacher in this, and he did a pretty good job. Anthony Mackie was also in this movie. Pretty solid cast. The supporting cast members in this movie was pretty decent. Anthony Mackie was in this. Tristan Wilds. Like Ryan Gosling pretty much plays a history teacher who teaches at a Brooklyn school, and he also develops, like, he's also kind of a drunk and he gets high, and like he's probably not a teacher you maybe not want to have or anything, but Gosling really did a good job here. He had a pretty good performance. The other cast was pretty decent. The film came out in 2006, and I kind of wish more people gave it more of a go, because it's a pretty decent film. And by the way, Half Nelson is also directed by Ryan Fleck and Anna Bolding, who both are also directing that Captain Marvel movie coming out in March. So this is kind of their earliest work before they venture into Captain Marvel. And it's a really good little movie worth checking out. All right, coming in at number 6. Coming in at number 6 is the 2011 movie Crazy Stupid Love. Now, this was a really good romance comedy film. This also had Gosling working with Emma Stone. I'm surprised they never dated. Those two have like a good chemistry on screen. They also did another movie that I'm going to talk about later on. But Crazy Stupid Love, almost like Crazy Rich Asians. Totally different movie. Like, Steve Carell pretty much plays a middle-aged husband whose life changes dramatically when his wife asks him for like a divorce and all, and he tries to discover his manhood with a newfound friend played by Gosling, who also tries to help him pick up girls. One of the girls that Gosling pretty much gets with is Emma Stone, and there's a few twists and turns in this movie. The film is also from the same people who did This Is Us, and they did a really good job with this movie. Crazy Stupid Love is really cute. It's charming, pretty funny, good cast. Julianne Moore, Kevin Bacon, and a few other people was also in this. If you guys haven't seen Crazy Stupid Love, check it out. It's a really good little romantic comedy. All right, coming in at number 5 is the 2013 film The Place Beyond the Pines. Now, this was a pretty good little movie. Like, Ryan Gosling was good in Place Beyond the Pines. Bradley Cooper was in this. Pretty cool that they were both in a movie together, and they're like getting Oscar love, like Oscar considerations, because Bradley Cooper is getting Oscar love for like a award buzz for A Star Is Born, while Ryan Gosling is getting award buzz for First Man. So pretty cool that they both have that they were both in a film together. Now, Ryan Gosling actually plays a motorcycle stunt rider who also like robs banks to provide for his lover and their newborn child. And also, there's a decision puts him on a collision course with a rookie cop played by Cooper, who's pretty much ruled by a corrupt detective. And Bradley Cooper was really good in this. Gosling was good. You also had Eva Mendes, who's actually married to Gosling. Rose Byrne was also in this. Dane DeHaan. Pretty decent cast. I'll definitely say if you guys haven't seen Place Beyond the Pines, it's a really fantastic watch. Good cinematography, good performances, good pacing. Really underrated. Like lots of people really have not seen it. Like there's probably some people who have seen this movie, but overall, this movie's kind of gone like unnoticed. And if you guys still haven't seen Place Beyond the Pines, give it a watch. Coming in at number 4 is another Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone feature film together, and that is the could have been Oscar-winning film La La Land. Now, this movie clearly could have won for Best Picture, but then the movie actually technically won for about 2 seconds, and then they figure out then the people on the stage, figure out that La La Land was the wrong film that won, and so pretty much Moonlight took the cake, and yeah, that was a crazy Oscar night. Anyway, back to the movie. La La Land it was actually one of my favorite movies of 2016. It had some pretty good music in it. Gosling and Emma Stone work really well. I believe Gosling's song "City of Stars," if I'm not mistaken, won Best Original Song. So at least La La Land won something. And also Damien Chazelle, who directs Gosling and First Man, which is out this week. He directed this film, which was like his follow-up to Whiplash. Damien Chazelle really did a good job. It had, a good cinematography, good score. Yeah, La La Land is just an amazing film to watch. It's also like a love letter to old music movies like Singing in the Rain and all that. But yeah, if you guys still haven't seen La La Land, it's a fantastic watch. Coming in at number 3 is another 2011 movie that Gosling did, and that is Drive. Which this film was directed by Nicholas Winding Refn. I always mispronounce his name. Now, Gosling pretty much his character here actually doesn't even have a name. He's just called Driver. And Ryan Gosling in this was badass. Pretty much Gosling plays like a Hollywood stuntman, and he's also a mechanic, and he's also like a getaway driver. But he finds himself in trouble when he helps out his neighbor, played by Carey Mulligan. The film also had a pretty good supporting cast that included Oscar Isaac, Albert Brooks. Albert Brooks actually probably gave one of his best performances of his career in this movie. Christina Hendricks was in this. Ron Perlman. I love Ron Perlman in this. Too bad we never got to see a sequel because I thought Drive was a really good movie. It had good pacing to it, good cinematography. Gosling gave one of his best performances in this. Yeah. I was on the fence probably in my number 1 spot, but there was another film that I actually ended up enjoying more, so that's kind of why Drive's not number 1. But yeah, Drive is just awesome. All right, coming in at number 2 is pretty much one of his other earliest films, and that will be the 2004 film, The Notebook. Now, of course, The Notebook is based on the best-selling novel by Nicholas Sparks, and this film also starred the likes of Ron. I believe they did, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure about that, but oh yeah, I do remember about them once dating from this movie. But anyway, back to the film. Yeah, The Notebook is really charming. It's sad, like completely a sad watch. Also, James Garner and Jenna Rollins was really good in this movie. Oh yeah, James Marsden was also in this, as well as Joan Allen. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen this movie, but Notebook is really good. It's like I said, it's a really sad watch. It's not really a movie I could watch over and over. I could probably only just watch this movie maybe just once, and that's it. It's not really a rewatchable movie, but it's still a nice romance film worth checking out. All right, coming in at number one for my favorite Ryan Gosling movie is pretty much one of his recent ones, and that is maybe one of my favorite movies of recent years, and that is The Nice Guys. I love The Nice Guys. It was directed by Shane Black, who recently put out that Predator film that just got released, and it paired Ryan Gosling with Russell Crowe. This pairing worked perfectly. I thought they really worked well together. Kim Basinger was also in this movie. I thought The Nice Guys was really fun. It was fun to. It was also really fun to watch. It sucks that this movie did not do well in the box office. I mean, this is a good example. Like lots of people always complain that Hollywood don't do original stuff anymore. People, yes they do. Nice Guys is original, and it sadly did not do well. Nice Guys should have done really bonkers in the box office, and I still wish it did well, so that way we could see a sequel to this. Because I would love to see another Nice Guys. I'll be down to hang out with Gosling and Crowe again. They both those two really had good chemistry. Like if we ever get a Nice Guys sequel, I'll be down to see Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe do another movie together in the future. But who knows? Maybe with like since the movie is like loved by lots of people, maybe give Warner Brothers and Shane Black a chance to do a sequel. Who knows? Maybe that'll happen one day, but I mean, God knows that will ever happen. But yeah, that. But anyway, like I said, if you guys still haven't seen The Nice Guys, check it out. It's a really good watch. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my top 10 favorite Ryan Gosling movies. Let me do the rundown. Number 10, Gangster Squad. Number 9, Blade Runner 2049. Number 8, Blue Valentine. Number 7, Half Nelson. Number 6, Crazy Stupid Love. Number 5, Place Beyond the Pines. Number 4, La La Land. Number 3, Drive. Number 2, The Notebook. And number 1, The Nice Guys. Let me leave it to you guys. What are your favorite Ryan Gosling movies? Now, he's been in loads of other stuff. Let me pull up his resume. Like few stuff in my honorable mentions I wouldn't mind adding will be The Big Short. Only God Forgives is not really that good. The Eyes of Moses is a good watch. Laws of Real Girls is good. He was also in Remember the Titans. Anybody remember when he was on the Mickey Mouse Club? That was pretty funny. Anybody remember Young Hercules? That was a old TV show that Ryan Gosling did when he was pretty young. But yeah, drop a comment below of what your favorite Ryan Gosling movie is. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.